Hello everybody, gonna do the walk-in tour of the Victoria Fall. I'm over here in Livingstone in Zambia, and so let's begin. So this is the top end of Zambia. Is a huge river and goes across all the way from the Zambian border towards Zimbabwe border. But today I'm going to show you the Zambian side of the Victoria Fall. So this is the river, a huge stretch of river, just pours down in a huge ditch, creates a massive amount of vipers up in the airs and the clouds and so on, which obviously you will see later in the video. So just gonna go down the deep steps there. Some of the waterfall, which obviously we're going to see later on, is at a far distance there. So you can just see already the huge drop of the water there. So there's quite a lot of green, lush green forest all the way around the waterfall. So it's just going down the steps. So already you can see the water. All the splashes from the waterfall. I'm gonna have a quick look through here. But okay, so massive amount of water over here. The vapors just going up. I have to just walk fast because the camera gets very wet with all the water splashing from the waterfalls. So again, just a bit of a closer view of the waterfall there along. So this is a path all the way along, which we're gonna walk a little bit faster. So the next we're gonna come through a bridge, which is a famous Victoria Fall bridge, where that's where people actually get very wet because of the falls. So we're just gonna get through there. So there's various paths which you can follow. So there's a little bit hike, not really much, around the Victoria Fall. A lot of butterflies here. Right, so this is a another viewpoint of the waterfall. There, huge amount of water just dropping straight into the ditch there, and I'm just gonna walk through that bridge, and that's where you get wet a lot. And there's a recommendation that you should get your wet clothes so you don't get too wet here. So that's the Zambian Zimbabwe bridge crossing there. So there's a obviously immigration checkpoint there. So just bringing you along here, you can just see a huge ditch there, the water just falling down into the ditch. So basically the river just seems to continue. So walking down the bridge there, a lot of water is just pouring down as a rain, especially in the middle of the river. Yeah, so if I stop there for a second, the huge water falling down there. bit steps up. Yeah, from the here again you can see a different view. So a little bit less rain now, just because we have moved a little bit into the forest. So the various obviously viewpoints. There's another viewpoint going down this path there, but we're gonna just head down to the last point where Victoria Fall meets the Zimbabwe side. Gonna have a look at this one. That's where the middle fall, they call it, has got the biggest pressure. Huge amount of pressure here of the fall. You can just see the huge amount of water is just rising due to the fall. I'm just gonna head on quickly through this stretch. You can also hire a helicopter. I can hear a few helicopters going around, and to actually see the view from the air. I'm sure that will be spectacular view from the air. Since I'm over here, I've seen kind of 5-6 helicopters just coming around. Right, okay. So this is really the best part of the Victoria Fall. Again, several waterfalls just joining all right at the center in the middle, and then there's a huge gap right in the middle there, which I'll show it to you, which divides the Zambia and Zimbabwe. So this is the best view, and you can just see the gap between the two boundaries there, one on the left and one on the right. So that's the division between Zimbabwe on the left and Zambia on the right. So the waterfall kind of continues right at the middle, so you can just see. So that's the gap, and so you can just see some of the people on the other end. And so that's, you know, they're viewing the waterfall from the Zimbabwe side. So apparently the Zimbabwe side is saying that the water pressure is much better than in the Zambia side. So just gonna show you a little bit closer up there. So that's all the waters are falling down, creating a huge amount of clouds which can be seen from miles. And so the river kind of, this is all natural phenomena, obviously discovered by David Livingstone. That's obviously the name of the city is Livingstone, who discovered the Victoria Fall. So this is the divide between Zambia and Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe on that side and Zambia on this side, but the waterfall obviously continues on both sides. Okay. 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 Thank you. Absolutely beauty here. Glittering sunshine. Amazing here. All the way there. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Looking at a rainbow just at the bottom. Yeah, beautiful rainbow. Okay, I come out again because the sun has come out, and looking at the beautiful views here, there, and that's the main part of the Victoria Falls. So this is kind of a tail end of the fall of the river. So this old water just further down, it's just gonna fall down several meters, making a huge amount of waterfall. At the distance you can just see the clouds, obviously, which this falls are making, and then at the far distance you can see the bridge which separates the Zambia and Zimbabwe. So that's water is coming down and gonna fall down there several meters. So I'm just only a few meters away from where water just falls down, you know, several meters and makes a beautiful falls. So obviously there's a river just continues at the far end. You can just see the, you know, the clouds, and the waterfalls are making further down, and you can just see people all the way around, and also here the helicopter just up there, and so on, obviously seeing the view from the sky.